豆類啊、漿果啊、西蘭花呢啲食物裏面揾到。然後咧，我哋都唔可以齋飲果汁嚟代替日常嘅攝入嘅膳食纖維嘅，因為佢通常含有比整個水果低嘅膳食纖維量。咁同時間有啲咩係要避免食用嘅呢？就係含有反式脂肪嘅食物啦，因為反式脂肪咧會提高你嘅壞膽固醇啦，同時亦都會降低你嘅好膽固醇嘅。攝入反式脂肪咧會增加患心臟病㗎，仲有中風同埋二型糖尿病嘅風險。加工食品啦，例如薯片啦、牛角包啦，有啲微波爐整嘅爆谷啦，都會含有反式脂肪呢樣嘢嘅。咁當我哋去超市嘅時候咧，我哋就可以預先閱讀一啲包裝食品上嘅營養標籤啦，選擇一啲脂肪含量最低啊、反式脂肪含量為零嘅食品啦。咁除咗含有反式脂肪嘅食物之外咧，我哋都盡量唔好食咁多含有鈉嘅食物啦，因為其實成日食高鹽嘅食物咧就會引起高血壓嘅。咁所以咧，少食一啲醃製啦、罐頭啦或者調味過重嘅咁大嘅負擔啦。呢方面嘅食物包括咗有成日食嘅方便麵啦、薯片啦、火腿啦、午餐肉等等嘅。咁此外咧，我哋亦都可以用一啲天然嘅香料啦，去代替啲辣椒、薑、胡椒、大蒜等呢啲加工調味料嘅。嚟到最後一項，要提醒大家，要避免攝取過多嘅食物啦，就係一啲高糖分嘅食物。
Hello，各位朋友你好啊！我哋今日好開心啊！我哋今日有健康家務工嘅呢個時間嘅。我未聽到，你繼續講嘢。哦，咦，有個情況喎，因為咧我喺個 Wisdom 咧個電話嗰度咧係校到靜音喎。我去一去。咦，收到喎。OK，good。OK 嘅，我做試翻嘅試。OK 有聲，有冇做散嘅？好散啊！
係啊，頭先我耳機聽好似。
喺度。你試下講少少嘢。哇，講少少嘢啦，蕭怡，你而家個咁心情如何啊？好過上一次。非常係咯，非常之好啦，我都好緊張。我可以開住呢一個嘅 content 呢個啦。OK。我嗰邊講嘢都好收到聲。好啦，我哋稍微。
脂蛋白、膽固醇，預防心臟病㗎。而可溶性纖維咧，就可以喺一啲燕麥啊、牛油果啊、豆類啊、漿果啊、西蘭花呢啲食物裏面揾到。然後咧，我哋都唔可以齋飲果汁嚟代替日常個水果低嘅膳食纖維量。咁同時間有啲咩係要避免食用嘅呢？就係含有反式脂肪嘅食物啦，因為反式脂肪咧會提高你嘅壞膽固醇啦，同時亦都會降低你嘅好膽固醇嘅。攝入反式脂肪咧會增加患心臟病㗎，仲有中風同埋二型糖尿病嘅風險。加工食品啦，例如薯片啦、牛角包啦，有啲微波爐整嘅爆谷啦，都會含有反式脂肪呢樣嘢嘅。咁當我哋去超市嘅時候咧，我哋就可以預先閱讀一啲包裝食品上嘅營養標籤啦，選擇一啲脂肪含量最低啊、反式脂肪含量為零嘅食品啦。咁除咗含有反式脂肪嘅食物之外咧，我哋都盡量唔好食咁多含有鈉嘅食物啦，因為其實成日食高鹽嘅食物咧就會引起高血壓嘅。咁所以咧，少食一啲醃製啦、罐頭啦或者調味過重嘅食物咧，對身體反而冇咁大嘅負擔啦。呢方面嘅食物包括咗有 成日食嘅方便麵啦、薯片啦、火腿啦、午餐肉等等嘅。咁此外咧，我哋亦都可以用一啲天然嘅香料啦，去代替啲辣椒、薑、胡椒、大蒜等呢啲加工調味料嘅。你適當嘅體重啦，唔好以上嘅資料咧，只供參考嘅啫。如果患有糖尿病或者心臟衰竭嘅人士咧，應該問翻你哋嘅營養師啦，你哋嘅膽固醇嘅攝入量嘅。如果你對上述嘅信息有任何疑問咧，可以問翻營養師或者其他專業人士嚟指導嘅。今日講嘅嘢係咁多。Hello，大家好，我哋今日嘅主題係健康家務工。以下落嚟呢，我會簡單介紹下點樣由藍莓啦、芒果同埋蘋果嘅。另外，大家都唔記得食份嘅食物同埋飲料啦。大家都知道啦，肥胖其實就係因為攝取咗大量含糖食物同埋飲料啦。咁同時間咧，你又冇咩做運動啦，而導致嘅問題啦。咁樣咧，其實會導致患冠心病嘅風險咧，都會增加嘅。所以咧，大家要記得啦，減少食用呢個添加糖嘅食物啦，同埋飲料啦，例如糖啦、雪糕啦、餅乾啦，甚至係珍珠奶茶等等一啲好吸引嘅食物。咁樣咧，仲可以幫助你去保持一個適當嘅體重啦，唔好有過重嘅問題出現嘅。 以上嘅資料咧，只供參考嘅啫。如果患有糖尿病或者心臟衰竭嘅人士咧，應該問翻你哋嘅營養師啦。你哋嘅膽固醇嘅攝入量嘅。如果你對上述嘅信息有任何疑問咧，可以問翻營養師或者其他專業人士嚟指導嘅。今日講嘅嘢係咁多，拜拜。Hello，大家好，我哋今日嘅主題係健康家務工。以下落嚟呢，我會簡單介紹下點樣由飲食入手去擁有一個健康嘅生活。首先，大家應該要食多啲蔬菜同埋水果啦，因為裡面含有豐富嘅維生素、礦物質同埋纖維素嘅。我哋可以選擇唔同色彩同埋種類嘅蔬菜，例如有菜心啦、紅蘿蔔啦、茄子等等。而水果咧就有藍莓啦、芒果同埋蘋果嘅。另外，大家都唔好唔記得食唔同類型含有膳食纖維嘅食物，因為食嗰啲食物咧就可以降低低密度脂蛋白、膽固醇，預防心臟病㗎。而可溶性纖維咧就可以喺一啲燕麥啊、牛油果啊、豆類啊、漿果啊、西蘭花呢啲食物裏面揾到。然後咧，我哋都唔可以齋飲果汁嚟代替日常嘅攝入嘅膳食纖維嘅，因為佢通常含有比整個水果低嘅膳食纖維量。咁同時間有啲咩係要避免食用嘅咧？就係含有反式脂肪嘅食物啦。因為反式脂肪咧會提高你嘅壞膽固醇啦，同時亦都會降低你嘅好膽固醇嘅。攝入反式脂肪咧會增加患心臟病㗎，仲有中風同埋二型糖尿病嘅風險。加工食品啦，例如薯片啦、牛角包啦，有啲微波爐整嘅爆谷啦，都會含有反式脂肪呢樣嘢嘅。咁當我哋去超市嘅時候咧，我哋就可以預先閱讀一啲包裝食品上嘅營養標籤啦，選擇一啲脂肪含量最低啊、反式脂肪含量為零嘅食品啦。咁除咗含有反式脂肪嘅食物之外咧，我哋都盡量唔好食咁多含有鈉嘅食物啦，因為其實成日食高鹽嘅食物咧就會引起高血壓嘅。咁所以咧，少食一啲醃製啦、罐頭啦或者調味過重嘅食物咧，對身體反而冇咁大嘅負擔啦。呢方面嘅食物包括咗有成日食嘅方便麵啦、薯片啦、火腿啦、午餐肉等等嘅。咁此外咧，我哋亦都可以用一啲天然嘅香料啦，去代替啲辣椒、薑、胡椒、大蒜等呢啲加工調味料嘅。嚟到最後一項，要提醒大家，要避免攝取過多嘅食物啦，就係一啲高糖分嘅食物同埋飲料啦。大家都知道啦，肥胖其實就係因為攝取咗大量含糖食物同埋飲料啦，咁同時間咧你又冇咩做運動啦，而導致嘅問題啦。咁樣咧，其實會導致患冠心病嘅風險咧都會增加嘅。所以咧，大家要記得啦，減少食用呢個添加糖嘅食物啦，同埋飲料啦，例如糖啦、雪糕啦、餅乾啦，甚至係珍珠奶茶等等一啲好吸引嘅食物。咁樣咧，仲可以幫助你去保持一個適當嘅體重啦，唔好有過重嘅問題出現嘅。以上嘅資料咧，只供參考嘅啫。如果患有糖尿病或者心臟衰竭嘅人士咧，應該問翻你哋嘅營養師啦。你哋嘅膽固醇嘅攝入量嘅。如果你對上述嘅信息有任何疑問咧，可以問翻營養師或者其他專業人士嚟指導嘅。今日講嘅嘢係咁多，拜拜。Hello，大家好，我哋今日嘅主題係健康家務工。以下落嚟咧，我會簡單介紹下點樣由飲食入手去擁有一個健康嘅生活。首先，大家應該要食多啲蔬菜同埋水果啦，因為裡面含有豐富嘅維生素、礦物質同埋纖維素嘅。我哋可以選擇唔同色彩同埋種類嘅蔬菜，例如有菜心啦、紅蘿蔔啦、茄子等等。而水果咧就有藍莓啦、芒果同埋蘋果嘅。另外，大家都唔好唔記得食唔同類型含有膳食纖維嘅食物，因為食嗰啲食物咧就可以降低低密度脂蛋白、膽固醇， 預防心臟病㗎。而可溶性纖維咧就可以喺一啲燕麥啊、牛油果啊、豆類啊、漿果啊、西蘭花呢啲食物裏面揾到。然後咧，我哋都唔可以齋飲果汁嚟代替日常嘅攝入嘅膳食纖維嘅，因為佢通常含有比整個水果低嘅膳食纖維量。咁同時間有啲咩係要避免食用嘅咧？就係含有反式脂肪嘅食物啦。因為反式脂肪咧會提高你嘅壞膽固醇啦，同時亦都會降低你嘅好膽固醇嘅。攝入反式脂肪咧會增加患心臟病㗎，仲有中風同埋二型糖尿病嘅風險。加工食品啦，例如薯片啦、牛角包啦，有啲微波爐整嘅爆谷啦，都會含有反式脂肪呢樣嘢嘅。咁當我哋去超市嘅時候咧，我哋就可以預先閱讀一啲包裝食品上嘅營養標籤啦，選擇一啲脂肪含量最低啊、反式脂肪含量為零嘅食品啦。咁除咗含有反式脂肪嘅食物之外咧，我哋都盡量唔好食咁多含有鈉嘅食物啦，因為其實成日食高鹽嘅食物咧就會引起高血壓嘅。咁所以咧，少食一啲醃製啦、罐頭啦或者調味過重嘅食物咧，對身體反而冇咁大嘅負擔啦。呢方面嘅食物包括咗有成日食嘅方便麵啦、薯片啦、火腿啦、午餐肉等等嘅。咁此外咧，我哋亦都可以用一啲天然嘅香料啦，去代替啲辣椒、薑、胡椒、大蒜等呢啲加工調味料嘅。嚟到最後一項，要提醒大家，要避免攝取過多嘅食物啦，就係一啲高糖分嘅食物同埋飲料啦。大家都知道啦，肥胖其實就係因為攝取咗大量含糖食物同埋飲料啦。咁同時間咧，你又冇咩做運動啦，而導致嘅問題啦。咁樣咧，其實會導致患冠心病嘅風險咧，都會增加嘅。所以咧，大家要記得啦，減少食用呢個添加糖嘅食物啦，同埋飲料啦，例如糖啦、雪糕啦、餅乾啦，甚至係珍珠奶茶等等一啲好吸引嘅食物。咁樣咧，仲可以幫助你去保持一個適當嘅體重啦，唔好有過重嘅問題出現嘅。以上嘅資料咧，只供參考嘅啫。如果患有糖尿病或者心臟衰竭嘅人士咧，應該問翻你哋嘅營養師啦，你哋嘅膽固醇嘅攝入量嘅。如果你對上述嘅信息有任何疑問咧，可以問翻營養師或者其他專業人士嚟指導嘅。今日講嘅嘢係咁多，拜拜。Hello，大家好，我哋今日嘅主題係健康家務工。以下落嚟呢，我會簡單介紹下點樣由飲食入手去擁有一個健康嘅生活。首先，大家應該要食多啲蔬菜同埋水果啦，因為裡面含有豐富嘅維生素、礦物質同埋纖維素嘅。我哋可以選擇唔同色彩同埋種類嘅蔬菜，例如有菜心啦、紅蘿蔔啦、茄子等等。而水果咧就有藍莓啦、芒果同埋蘋果嘅。另外，大家都唔好唔記得食唔同類型含有膳食纖維嘅食物，因為食嗰啲食物咧就可以降低低密度脂蛋白、膽固醇，預防心臟病㗎。而可溶性纖維咧就可以喺一啲燕麥啊、牛油果啊、豆類啊、漿果啊、西蘭花呢啲食物裏面揾到。然後咧，我哋都唔可以齋飲果汁嚟代替日常嘅攝入嘅膳食纖維嘅，因為佢通常含有比整個水果低嘅膳食纖維量。咁同時間有啲咩係要避免食用嘅咧？就係含有反式脂肪嘅食物啦。因為反式脂肪咧會提高你嘅壞膽固醇啦，同時亦都會降低你嘅好膽固醇嘅。攝入反式脂肪咧會增加患心臟病㗎，仲有中風同埋二型糖尿病嘅風險。加工食品啦，例如薯片啦、牛角包啦，有啲微波爐整嘅爆谷啦，都會含有反式脂肪呢樣嘢嘅。咁當我哋去超市嘅時候咧，我哋就可以預先閱讀一啲包裝食品上嘅營養標籤啦，選擇一啲脂肪含量最低啊、反式脂肪含量為零嘅食品啦。咁除咗含有反式脂肪嘅食物之外咧， 我哋都盡量唔好食咁多含有鈉嘅食物啦，因為其實成日食高鹽嘅食物咧就會引起高血壓嘅。咁所以咧，少食一啲醃製啦、罐頭啦或者調味過重嘅食物咧，對身體反而冇咁大嘅負擔啦。呢方面嘅食物包括咗有成日食嘅方便麵啦、薯片啦、火腿啦、午餐。蛋白、膽固醇，預防心臟病㗎。而可溶性纖維咧，就可以喺一啲燕麥啊、牛油果啊、豆類啊、漿果啊、西蘭花呢啲食物裏面揾到。然後咧，我哋都唔可以齋飲果汁嚟代替。 係通常含有比整個水果低嘅膳食纖維量。咁同時間有啲咩係要避免食用嘅呢？就係含有反式脂肪嘅食物啦。因為反式脂肪咧會提高你嘅壞膽固醇啦，同時亦都會降低你嘅好膽固醇嘅。攝入反式脂肪咧會增加患心臟病㗎，仲有中風同埋二型糖尿病嘅風險。加工食品啦，例如薯片啦、牛角包啦，有啲微波爐整嘅。
Hello, thanks for coming. Welcome to join our webinar. I'm Zoe, a member of Wisdom Regeneration. Wisdom Regeneration is a charity organization that concerns environmental education in the community. We are concerning the foreign domestic helpers too. We have run a program for enhancing the green sense of domestic helpers. This program is funded by Occupational Safety and Health Council. Recently, the Occupational Safety and Health Council was commissioned by the Labor Department to focus on cases including the death of employees due to cardiovascular and cerebrovascular disease in the workplace. The results shows that more personal health matters, such as being overweight and smoking, are involved. Domestic helpers often have long working hours and not enough exercise. So are you a domestic helper? Do you think you are becoming potential patients with such disease? And now pay attention, this webinar is particularly important for you. Here are the context of the webinar. Firstly, we are recognize the cases of cardiovascular and cerebrovascular disease in the first hour. And then we will take a 5-minute break. Secondly, all of you will know how to prevent cardiovascular and cerebrovascular disease for a healthy diet and exercise. Thirdly, I will tell you the correct nursing knowledge, share how to live a healthy life, and reduce the occurrence of drug-related accidents. Moreover, we have prepared a game for all of you to play. You will have a chance to get our souvenirs if you answer the question correctly. And now we have invited nutritionist Penny to be our today's speaker. She will tell you what cardiovascular and cerebrovascular disease are and how to prevent them for a healthy diet. So over to you.
Okay. Just please let me open my PowerPoint to everybody first. Okay, and it is Sue's help. Okay. Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Candy. I want to give you some tips for avoiding cardiovascular disease in the daily practice. So I'm very happy to be the speaker to show you how to keep the healthy health. Okay, first of all, do you think what are the cardiovascular disease? Actually, they are a group of disorder of the heart and blood vessels. They include the following 6 serious disease, but the most important is the common medical emergency is heart attack and stroke. Heart attacks and stroke are usually acute events and are mainly caused by blockage that prevents blood from flowing to the heart or brain. The most common reason for this is a build-up of fatty deposit on the inner walls of the blood vessels that supplies the heart or brain. Stroke can be caused by breathing from a blood vessel in the brain. So that it is the common medical emergency. The most people will have these two kinds of problems when going to the A&E in the hospital. But we think that there are some behavioral risk factors to be increase the heart disease and stroke. Normally, it's unhealthy diet. What do you eat daily? Too oily, fried food, or too more sugar, dessert, ice cream, and then physical activities. Do you have a regular exercise weekly or maybe say monthly? Yes or no? Another is smoking. Smoking from the government is also say that smoking is not good for the health. And then it's overuse of alcohol. If we have some of this kind of the behavioral risk, maybe I say, if in the daily program, they will show up in the 4 kinds of the significant evidence we can see. The first is the rise of the blood pressure, the rise. Normal blood pressure, the upper pressure is 120, the lower pressure is 80. If you have the high blood pressure problem, sometimes you will feel headaches. If you have regular headaches, for example, 3 times or 4 times a day, 4 times a week, so that you will pay attention. Maybe you can check up your blood pressure. And then is the blood glucose. Okay, you can see the PowerPoint. High blood glucose in the blood vessel is the white color point is the sugar. You will be high risk to be diabetes. If you have the very tired lately, but your volume, what you eat is normally. You eat maybe this much. I eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, even for the tea. I eat so much. But you still feel tired, or maybe you feel, why my weight is going down? You must pay attention. Maybe your sugar you eat cannot be transferred to the energy you use. So that is your sugar is keep in the blood. It will be created or diabetes. And other is blood lipids. Okay, you can see the white color. This is the cholesterol to be deposited on the inner walls of the blood vessel. You can say that if you have too much of the cholesterol, the blood it will be that narrow. The blood vessel will be being narrow. You will feel pain. You will feel the breath is a little bit difficult. Okay, you need to pay attention. And then another is overweight or obesity. I will let you know how to calculate the BMI so that you will see you are overweight or not. But even though we are called a cardiovascular disease, let's say it's CVD. So that even though the CVDs are one of the leading cause of the death globally, or maybe cause a series of body problem. But I will tell you, most CVD, cardiovascular disease, can be prevented. So that no need to so worry. Just pay attention on the daily lifestyle, what we eat daily. You will can be prevented for this type of the problems. Okay. Basically, We have two ways for deriving CVD. Okay. Just two: balanced diet and health-related lifestyle. Easier for the balanced diet. With the reduction of the salt, choose the good oil you are cooking and you are eating. Accurate fruit or vegetables. Do you think you will eat fruit and vegetables daily? Or maybe you have a thing to choose fruit, not vegetables. Or you just to eat vegetables, but not fruit. No, we need to balance. Eat fruit and vegetables daily. And then is the health-related lifestyle. Also, no smoking, maintaining a healthy weight, to doing some more exercise. Okay, let me to give you some tips one by one. Firstly, balanced diet. Reduction of salt. Okay. When we eat too much of salt, the body retains extra sodium, which increases the amount of the fluid in the body. What's the problem? The increase in the fluid allows the body of the continual retaining sodium on fluid when excreting high levels of sodium in the urine. At the same time, is the problem. You see the photos, the heart seems painful. Sodium pulls the water in the bloodstream. But if there is too much sodium, you see, the blue color is too much. It pulls in too much water. The increase in the water of the blood in the blood vessel, it means more blood equals more pressure. You will increase your high pressure problem. Also, if the high blood pressure, I said before, you will create the heart attack, stroke, heart failure problem to be a serious case. By the way, how to keep it to avoid the salt, too much salt in the when we are daily eating. First of all, avoid canned food. I think in the past few months, people like to buy some spare food at home. Canned food is one of the choice. Noodles is one of the choice. But the sodium in this kind of food is very high. So that try to eat fresh food, just normal beef, pork, vegetables is better than you choose the canned food. And then avoid too much dairy meats and sausage, because they need to preserve. They need to doing the procedures before they selling in the market. How to keep this kind of the food fresh? Many of the preservation is added, so that the salt is more high water. And then if you say, how can I just cook the vegetables? How can I cook the meats only without any herbs, without any sugar, salt? Change your mind, change your behavior, change your habit by using these more natural herbs, using garlic, using ginger, using lemon, yellow lemon, green lemon, using the herbs is better than just use the soy sauce, salt. Using much more natural is better for the health. good oil. Choosing good oil. Okay. What kind of the oil you eat? What kind of oil you use for cooking? Our bodies is. I need to say something about the translator. Okay. In our body, we need 3 kinds. Normally, we have 3 kinds of the fat in our body. Saturated, unsaturated, and trans fat. Let me ask one question to Sui. What kind of the normal trans fats you think in the food? Normally, when you are eating bread, normally you are eating what kind of the toppings you put on the bread? Oh yes, butter. Butter is if you choose is not natural. Maybe I say if you sign some saying that is we produce not the rich of the natural oil. Butter have more trans fat. If you taking some potato chips, it's more trans fat. But if I eat more of the beef, pork, and lamb, the saturated fat is more fat in the meat. But if you eat fish, do you want to eat fish? Yeah. Okay. Fish is perfect. Yeah. For me, I like fish. Lovely fish. Fish contains omega-3. The unsaturated fat can be found in the fish. Also, you can find in the soy. Why I say you choose the good oil is if you using more unsaturated fat oil to cooking and eating, it may be have a heart protective function. Also, because omega-3, you say you eat fish, you eat 3 times a week, more or I think more. More, okay. For me, just 3 or 4 times is very good. Omega-3 can be to reduce systematic inflammation. And then the most problem is, I say, is lower the harmful low density lipoprotein and rise the healthy high density lipoprotein. This is concerning about some of the cholesterol. It's really difficult, or maybe this is a very most misunderstanding about the cholesterol. People who have cholesterol is very afraid for your high cholesterol level. When you see my medical level, the doctor say that, oh, your LDL-C, it means the low density lipoprotein cholesterol is high. People will be nervous. Oh, how can I be lower down? But you are too young. It's no problem about the high level of the LDL-C. Normally, let me to explain some about cholesterol. Our bodies need cholesterol to build healthy cells and hormones. So that cholesterol is very important for our body. But you need to see, you need to know some of the cholesterol comes from the food and eat. For example, the liver, the chicken liver, pork liver, and also the shrimp. Shrimp is contains many of cholesterol, but also our liver our body, the liver, also makes more of cholesterol. Because cholesterol is very important for our cell. But okay, but what's the difference between the LDL, low density lipoprotein, and the high density lipoprotein? Okay, you can see the diagram, you see it. Okay. LDL, okay. LDL is a kind of the lipoprotein to transit the lipoprotein, to transit the cholesterol from the liver to the body. But if too much, it will be level down of the blood pressure. But you see, the arrow is converse. The LDL, high density lipoprotein, is to fresh out the cholesterol from the blood vessel and get back to the liver. So that means let's say is HDLC, high density lipoprotein cholesterol, bring back to the liver. It fresh out of our body. High, if we have to keep high level of the HDLC level, may protect against the heart attack and the stroke. So if you choose that, you have to try to eat fish. Eat fish. Also to eat more of the vegetables and fibers. It will keep more. So if you keep the high level of the HDLC, will be good for health. And then one more point I need to tell you about the.
I have a question.
So yes.
If I eat a lot of fast food because this is really convenient.
Yes.
And so that means I love the bad oil.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Fast, of course. I think it's much more easier people to eat fast food when you are working or you are going out. But try to eat more. I try to eat simplify. And some salad, some meats, but not too fat. Not too fat. Fish, or maybe simply to find some not too much of the rice, because it's too much of rice. You will eat too much of the carbohydrate. If you not do the exercise, the carbohydrate will convert to the fat. So that fat will be, if to change of the combined with the low density lipoprotein will be make the blood pressure will be level down. So that if people like to eat fast food outside, I suggest is keeping to do some exercise, because input, how much I input and the output, and that's maybe to make it balance. It's much more important. Yeah. And then I wish to give you knowing about the oil smoking point. Oil smoking point. Do you know these terms before?
Yeah, I remember last time you have mentioned that it is really important to choose a white oil.
Yes.
To cook,
yeah,
or make other recipe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And basically, the oil smoking point is the temperature at which an oil will begin to smoke. Each time when the oil is heated, okay, free fatty acid and hydrogen-free vesicles and are formed through a process called oxidation. So that you can see there's simplified lower oil smoking point and higher oil smoking point. If you choose a lower oil smoking point, to fire. The free fatty acids and harmful free radicals will be formed very fast. So that it will be harmful to your health. But if you choose a right oil for frying, no problem. So that I just suggest, if you see the lower oiling point, all smoking points are just 100 something degrees, but the higher is the more, it's over 200. This is a big difference. People is likely to use olive oil for salad. This is the right choice. Even you use avocado oil for salad, do you think it's okay or not? No. Basically, avocado oil can be used as a salad dressing, but if for I suggest is to use olive oil better than avocado. Why? Because the olive oil will also contain some the full mixture of the unsaturated fat. But for avocado, I prefer you to use as a cooking. Cooking is a much better. Also, if you just make it simple, I just want to buy one oil at home, not too much. I want to make it simple. Okay, I will prefer you to buy avocado. Yes, because you can use it to salad. You can use it for cooking. But if you choose a olive oil as the cooking, if you're just making some egg, okay, no problem. But if you just the Chinese dishes, you need to more oil. I don't prefer. Okay. And then the last one about the fruit and vegetables. Okay, do you eat fruit and vegetables daily? What kind of the fruit do you like?
Blueberries.
Blueberry. Oh, yeah. Blueberry is good, but it's a little bit sugary, and a little bit more sugar. Okay, let me say that initial evidence. So that the fruit and vegetables consumption has a protective effect against the CVD come from the observational studies. So that if we have eaten sufficient fruit and vegetables daily, I think it's more good for our health. At least we can get enough of diarrhea fiber. You need to go toilet daily without any problems. People in Hong Kong have the problem to go to the toilet. Maybe 2 days. It's not good. It's not good for the health. And then there's some the diarrhea fibers also prevented for CVD, cancers, or other serious disease. As Sui said, she likes to eat blueberry, blackberries, and strawberries. Also very good. I noticed much of our kids is like strawberries. Yes, because we need to see that the observations and inverse association will observe between the intake of the vegetables and the CVDs. Apple. Citrus fruits such as orange, lemons, good. Green leafy vegetables, cruciferous vegetables, also is very good. And then, okay, fruits and vegetables is an antioxidant function for our health. So you may ask, you may have the question. You say, what? Give me more examples when I go into the market to buy what kind of the fruit, what kind of the vegetables, maybe Which one have vitamin A? Vitamin is good for the house, so that I can choose that kind of the fruit in the market. Much more easier. I give you some example. Okay, colorful. If you eat more colorful, you will sufficient of vitamin, fiber, minerals, and photochemicals, such as like this. More colors you eat, you will get more healthy ingredients for your health. For example, green, leafy vegetables, broccoli, such of this kind of the vegetables, you have full of the magnesium and one C, fatty acid, something like that. And the red color, tomato, chili, cherries. Cherries also is belongs to the red categories. They are also full of the vitamin A, vitamin C, and calcium. It's good for the heart. It's minimize the happiness of the heart disease. How about yellow? Oh, yellow is very good for the eye. If you want your eyes, keep it brain. brain. Okay. Yellow color food is mainly it will be support for the eye health. What kind of the yellow fruit you like? Or you like? I think the normal is the lemon. Lemon, yes, lemon. Yeah, lemon. Or mango. Too sweet. You like the sweet food? Yeah. Yellow. Oh, I give you some example. Yellow pepper. Do you like apple? Green pepper, red pepper, yellow pepper. You eat all of them. Oh, she don't like the pepper. Okay. Change. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. No. Pumpkin, you like pumpkin? Okay. The taste. I need to teach. I keep her a separate a lesson because she is some kind of not like to eat pineapple. Pineapple, yes. Yes, you see, mango, pineapple, blueberries. Do you know what's the problem of this one? So sweet. She's so sweet. But this is beyond to the fruit category, but not vegetables. Pumpkin is vegetable. Yellow pepper is vegetables. So that we have a question. Okay. So they choose fruits and vegetables equally, not only fruits and not only vegetables. Okay, let me talking. So let's say in the terms from the natural food is good, or from processed food is also good. Of course, if for me is a thirst from natural is good for the process. For example, you can see some birthday cake with the rainbow color, blue, yellow, pink, orange, something like that. It is color nowadays. Yes, but for me, it depends on how to make the colors. If you need the blueberries to make the colors, okay, this is natural, so no problem. So that you need to know the process before to make the conclusion to the colors is good or not. But normally, I say is the natural color is better than the artificial. Okay, let's continue about the. This is many questions. people like to ask questions in the color. Okay, give me 2 more minutes. Let me finish the purple, blue, white, and brown first. Okay. Okay. The purple color and the blue color. Okay, so it's like blueberries. Okay, so we also these categories. It's good for the neurological disorders. The purple color, blueberries, blackberries, plums, eggplant is also purple and blue. So that this kind of the fruit is full of the vitamin B6, vitamin C, vitamin K1, so that if you see, also if you drink, do you like to drink lavender tea? Lavender is beyond the purples. You will feel more kind, more comfortable, so that you are not too much of this nervous. For the white and brown, okay, it's better for the colon cancer. Garlic, onion, for me. So we say you don't want to eat pumpkin and yellow pepper, but for me, I don't like to eat fresh onion.
Kapan kirim iso? Iya po.
She likes the white onion. Onion.
Nomor Mas Andi ki nomorku kuwi lho. Nomor rekeningku ku lho.
But I know the onion is good for health. So that I will find cooking tips.
Dirimu iso nang sak wayah to kan langsung mlebu rekeningmu to iki. Lah ya saiki iso transfer to.
Some
Yo, soal dibayar bank Mas Andi.
a little is okay, but too much, not too much.
Oh,
Also, the mushroom also is mushroom.
Ya, bayar bank kabeh aku lho.
Try to eat more. Okay, what kind of the questions that the people is interested to ask about the color?
Biasanya bayar bank kur 500, tapi ya ora ana duit. Aku kur 500 antek anggon aku karek kurang pirang dino.
Also, he said fast food is fast and also cheaper than most of people.
Oh, okay.
580.
Oh, it is.
Yes. What you say? I'm agree.
Apa ini siapa?
I what you say, but I also give you suggestion is that you need is about quality, quantity.
Langge metu rajane sisan.
I eat less, but I get.
Ora. Apa kuwi jenenge? Kupone susu Indomaret lho. Ibat emoh soalé men dinggo naban.
It's going down. This is your
Lah iya. Kan regane 31 to, terus potongannya 27. Kan berbayar 4.000.
Tomato, corn, leafy vegetables.
Iso loro.
Kind of the leafy vegetables. Just
dirimu nek endi to?
Okay.
Iya wes.
If you
nyanti?
you buy some blueberry or strawberry, a little bit
Napa
expensive.
mbok?
But
Napa?
you can eat apple, banana, lemon.
Lah iya. Mas Andi wis golek mobil ya an 1 juta.
Not to specify for anything, but just eat more color when you.
Ora iso
And also, why I tell you to eat colors. Because
oh iya,
I tell you vitamin A is in the corn, and the pumpkin.
Yeah.
Vitamin C is.
Ya tak pesen nih. Aku udah pesen jauh-jauh hari kayak ki. Gak paham aku. Orang tahu gelem duwe tak boleh.
Okay, you are very confused. But if you find
ora kan nek pesen oke sisan gelem duwe sama nek pesen pirang adah ngono boleh iki gak gelem duwe duit.
Yellow, orange, white, brown, pink. It's much more easier to find in the market, instead of what do we see?
Gor mae pae karo lek soke wong 4 wong 5 karo Mas Andi gor.
It's much
រក
easier
ផ្លាត់
to
ខាត់
find
ត
food.
ម៉ាក់ឯងក៏រកលេខសក់អេមត
Any more questions?
Question is TV
ហើយtapi kan kok gawan ono nggone lek se barang kok tak tambahi duite tuh kan dagingnya tambah
also
ono.
good for eyes. No, I mean yellow is suppose I have is because much more.
Lah iya kok nggone lek se nggone Pak Poh barang kan gawan ono dadine gawan ono wong 3 keluarga. Patang keluarga karo nggone aku kan nggone Pak Poh nggone anu lho bendina diwehi pangan kono lho.
Especially good for the eye health.
I also heard virus is good for our eyes because I have a problem and I don't know how the English is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if I turn off the light and I can't see my fingers.
Okay.
I think it's really serious for me.
Yes.
So
Nyandi.
I decide I have eat the blueberries.
Anda. Jam piro Mbak?
Yes.
Yeah, to
Ngendi?
You need to see the doctor
I need
and take the medicine. But if when you, I say, look at this kind maybe I ask you to write down the Zoom
Siapa tak cilik-cilik ya?
LUTEIN. This is sometimes of the one kind of the healthy. Yes, gluten. This is the one kind of the
Senang dong kocak.
healthy for the eye health. Yes, in the Chinese it say that it works. So, but if you can see the supplement, you can find the gluten is
Wes wis tak omongi.
it
Wis
can
tak wae nomormu.
it make your eyes more
Yeah.
healthy. Also, the lutein is good for even for the elderly.
Lah iya, mong ngono ya nek njaluk sumbangan omong ngono dhewe.
Okay, let us to move on first. I think we have the Q&A session in the last. Okay, let me to continue first. Okay. Thank you for your question now. Okay, it's the second. About the
Suwi wis katik bodo.
two recommendation to keep the healthy related lifestyle.
Mbah.
Free.
Ora kan nek ku tuku akeh kan akeh nggone ibat to. Sing padha telu kuwi berarti sitok nggone iku, sitok nggone nabat.
Okay. Okay. Free suggestion, no smoking. Okay. As we say, last time I also say that chemicals in the cigarettes will cause the cells that line blood vessel to become stolen and be different. Because this kind of the chemicals can be narrow the blood vessel and can lead to they cause the CVD condition. So therefore, normally nobody will suggest anybody to smoking. How about for the coronary heart disease? Smoke is a very serious problem. So try to not smoking, and then maintain a healthy weight. Okay. As I say, to keep a healthy weight is more important. So maybe it's a significant evidence to see your overweight or obesity. Just if you are very formula, easier formula is BMI, body mass index. It's much more easier. Just divide the weight in kilograms by height in meter square. Okay, your weight in kilograms. Divided your weight in kilograms by height meter square. You will get a figure. If your figure is between 18.5 to 22.9, you will be within a normal range. It is about the WHO for the Asian athletes. But for me, frankly speaking, I'm lean. Almost 25. Almost, maybe 24 something. But if under the WHO range, is also within normal range. So that depends on if your family member also very poor. Okay, give us some tolerance. Each one is more easier to keep a reference to see you have the overweight. It's very, very easy. And then is more exercise. Okay, this is very difficult for Hong Kong people, all the time Hong Kong people, I say. But for the American Heart Association recommend people to do the exercise of the 30 minutes 5 times a week for preventing CVD. But actually, for me, it's also very difficult to do this. But as I say, easier activity is better than nothing, even stretching. I know Sui will tell you all some stretching later on, so that you can know how to much more doing some exercise is better than nothing. Try even 1 time a week, maybe 1 month later, 2 times a week. Just create your behavior. Okay, and then is easy tips for improving heart health. Okay, 7 tips is easier. As I say, not just choose fruit or choose vegetables, choose both. Vegetables and fruit. Eat the vegetables along with fruit every day. As we say, I just like blueberry, lemon, blueberry, mango, pineapple.
Actually, watermelon is
fruit. All is fruit. But what kind of vegetables do you like? Much more. The most vegetables you like. Oh my God! You see, you she said, "Oh my God." Melon.
I think it's okay, but I.
Mushrooms.
Oh yeah, it's really good. Not choice.
Not leafy. I say it's leafy vegetables. Tomatoes.
This one is okay.
Okay, tomatoes. Right. Chilies. You don't like chili food? Curry.
Oh yeah, it's also okay.
Okay, curry food. Okay. The first one. Remember, eat vegetables along with food, not just food or vegetables. And then try and mix dish with more colors. Okay. In the Chinese dishes, you can only find meat, steamed meat. Oh, this is 1 color. Just pork, or maybe chicken, steamed chicken, just chicken. No any vegetables. Or 1 color, just chicken. Or steamed fish. Steamed fish is good. As I say, fish is very good. But you think the Chinese dishes is just 1 or 2 colors. Steamed fish. Or with some ginger. No, don't go too much of color. Try the dishes with more color. So that I like the Western dishes. Tomato, corn, fish or chicken wing or something like that. Even have the much more colors is better. And then more whole grains. Yes, it's just not only to eat rice or only spaghetti or pastas. Try more whole wheat bread, barley, or something like that. Mix some a little bit. Eat some fish or seafood. Salmon. is very good. This rich of the omega-3, and easier to just find some salmon with some black pepper or lemon trees. It's very easy. Eat some fish or seafood, even for the shrimp or scallop. It's much more easy. Okay, watch the consumption of salt and choose the good oil. Okay, I said before, if you eat so much of the salty food, you will increase the high blood pressure problem. At the same time, you will increase the CVD problem also. And choose the good oil. Choose the good oil, it means choose the right oil for the cooking. Concerning about the oil smoking point, try to choose the high smoking point oil for cooking, not for just to use the low smoking oil for frying. Okay, and then there's avoid trans fat. Okay, potato chips is much more of the trans fat. Trans fat is totally not good for the health. Nothing. Our body is need the saturated fat. Our body is need the unsaturated fat, but not trans fat. So that So that if you have the party, you have some gathering. Okay, eat the potato chip a little bit, but not daily, not too much. And the last one, avoid too much sugary foods. Here is the summer in Hong Kong. I know it's daily. I heard my friend is telling me that, this is the market price for the ice cream. $100 for 5 or for 6 pieces. Okay, you can eat some. But not too much, because the sugar is not good for our health. It creates really happens for the diabetes. And then, okay, give you some easy recipes. Tomato, and red onion salad. I think this one is good for sweet. You see, you tell me you eat tomato. You tell me you eat red onion. Yeah.
Tomato one.
Tomato one.
My mom is really like to cook it, but I yeah, little bit.
Okay. If I change to tomato, red onion with chicken salad,
This is
okay.
good then.
Okay. She is so lovely. Okay, pasta with tuna and egg. Okay, tuna is a kind of fish, and egg is more good for the brain, good for the skin. Okay, and with some pasta, it's much more easier. Can eat with cold dishes or even for the hot dishes. Okay. Eat with some black peppers is much more healthy. Pan-fried salmon, okay, easier. Salmon, lemon, and some you like vegetables, any kind. Steamed tofu. You like tofu or not?
I like it because it is soft, and you can have different cooking ways.
Oh yes. You like the steamed tofu or fried tofu?
From Thailand.
Oh, okay. But for me, I like the steam. So that I choose this recipe for you. Okay, just easier to buy one piece of the tofu, put it on the dishes, just on the top, put in some shrimp or the scallop. It's easier. just put in some oil and soy sauce. Delicious. And then, okay, chicken breast with a curry sauce. You say you say you'd be nice to eat curry sauce. Okay. Yes, easier chicken breast. Not to if someone not like to eat the skin, just remove the skin. No problem. It's much more easier. Yeah. And okay, this is the last one. Oh, which ones you like? You can tell me, or any suggestion for me also welcome. Maybe you can give me some brainstorm to create the new recipes. Okay. So that Suyi, have you received more question about the talk, or you have if you have the question, you can ask now.
Oh, the first question is eating a little more of different kind of foods good for our health?
Yes, I say yes. Yes. Safari. I said you have the question about eating a little more or variety of food. Yes. Yes. Different kind. Just give you example. Monday I eat egg. Tuesday I eat egg. Wednesday I eat egg. Tuesday I eat egg. If you just eat one, I will tell you one day you can't eat egg anymore. Because you eat too much. Even tomato. Every day you eat tomato. I will say that one day you cannot eat tomato anymore. Just eat more different kind. Because not any vitamins, minerals, fibers is in tomato. Not everything is included in the egg. So that the more you choose to eat, you can to observe much more different kinds of the battery ingredients. So yes, I said yes.
And next is someone asked
How to make salad sauce. Much more easy is vinegar plus with olive oil. Yes, very easy. Because the vinegar also can be removed the fatty inside of inner walls of the blood pressure. It's good for health. Much more easy. Olive oil, vinegar, enough. Enough. Yes, it's the perfect. Of course, you can put some another just lemon drills, even for the apple drills. You mean it's fresh apple or fresh lemon to put into the olive oil. Also, you can taste anymore, but not be careful. Not put so much of the sugar in the sauce. Vinegar is very good. Vinegar. And any more? Okay.
I want to ask some
Yes.
eating or exercise, which one is more? I think
We should balance. Yeah. Okay. Eating or exercise. Okay. I ask one question. If you only eating, I sit on the chair, I just eat. Not stand, not run, not do any more exercise. Just eat. Or maybe I just sometimes go to toilet. No. What the problem and what the result? But on the other hand, I just do the exercise, walking, playing, but I not eat anything. What's the problem? I feel tired. I have no energy. But if I eat too much, I have too much of the energy. I have too much. Input is too much, not output. But on the other hand, no input, but just of the output. What is the problem? It's concerning about the input and the output. If you need to equal, it will be no fat and not too much of that. Not a healthy problem will be created. So you say
Do not satisfy.
Eating or exercise, which one is more important? It's not concerning important. It's accurate eating and accurate of the doing exercise. Okay, but we do not have many time to do exercise besides housework. I know. Something concerning about the how much you eat. Not into food, too full. Not too full. Enough. Is a little bit very hard to say it. How is enough? I know how housework also very eat more energy. Just eat enough, giving you enough energies for doing work. Be careful for the sugary food and the oil. Keep breakfast, lunch, dinner is important. Pay attention on the what time of you eat the dinner time. Not eat too late. At least 2 hours you go to sleep before you take the breakfast. At least 2 hours you take the dinner after going to sleep.
Really have a long question.
Okay. One of my friends was fit. He was a fat boy and is in this grade. With plenty of vegetables on Monday to Tuesday. Eat plenty meat and other fruit during weekend. And it is really work for him. It's feeling free now. But I think it is not healthy since I think balanced diet is better. Okay. Your question is that okay. One thing. You say he is a fat boy before. Right? He is a fat boy before. To choose to eat Monday to Tuesday to eat vegetables and only weekends to eat meat is the way to lose the weight, but not long time. If you when he is achieved to the going down the weight, he needs to get back to the normal diet. This is not concerned, not also concerned is it good or not, but you say before he is a fat boy, if he need to keep fit, so that if I'm overweight, okay, maybe I need to just eat breakfast or lunch, or not the dinner. But it maybe it's a half year, or maybe 1 year, or maybe 9 months, but not all time. But after I keep the fit, I keep it in success, or I do my good rate for myself. I need to keep a balanced diet to keep it normal. I think this is the point, not food or not. Okay.
Okay, so thank you, Kelly.
Okay, I hope you give you some more tips to tell you how to prevent the CVD, and hopefully everybody to stay healthy and stay happy of the life. Okay, I can get back to the.
So one more question, and this is the last question. Okay.
May I ask for any advice? What I eat healthy, but eat more than stuff. I think you need to eat. The problem is you like eating. This is the behavior problem. You need to stop when eating. you will find foods to eat. What should you do? Okay. Eat less every time. For example, you can see, you can eat in your breakfast, you can eat in before lunch, you can eat tea time, you can eat dinner, even after late, but eat less. Even for the half pieces of banana, or just drinking tea, kind of tea, lemon tea or fruit tea. I know today have some strawberry tea or something like that. Try this instead of you eat the food. Oh, yes, compensate. Try. Okay, see you all later.
Thank you, Candy. And now we can take a 5 minutes break. If you are at home, you can prepare a yoga mat and water because we will do some nutrition exercise after the break. Thank you. welcome back. And everybody is ready. Are you ready, yoga mat? We have invited our co-worker to be our chef teacher. And before we start, I will tell you why we need to do some stretching. Firstly, it can reduce potential exercise risk and protect overuse muscle from injury. And secondly, when you are stretching, it improves the flexibility of your body, allowing you to do a wide range of movements. Also, it is important that make your muscle line smooth and more beautiful. So, ladies, do more exercise. Lastly, you will feel relaxed when you are stretching, and it will help you to move more motivation to continue your fitness journey. So, are you ready? And let's start.
So hi, I'm Faithful, and today I'm going to share some stretching moves, and you can do all these moves slowly with 10 seconds in order to relax your muscle and joint. If you want to increase your flexibility and full range of motion, you can hold the move for 20 to 30 seconds. During the whole stretching session, you should stop if you feel any pain. You can do the stretching with me together right now if you wanted to. I will focus on the upper body in this session, and we will stretch our lower body in the next session. 咁咧，今日我想分享啲拉筋嘅動作咧。如果你想係增加你自己嘅柔韌性同埋你嘅本身你一個更加大嘅擴張嘅幅度咧，你就可以咧拉大概20至30秒嘅。咁如果你純粹就係想放鬆你自己嘅肌肉同埋關節咧。咁你就可以大概拉10秒到，咁其實成程嘅拉筋嘅過程咧，你係唔應該感受到好痛嘅。咁你應該如果真係覺得好辛苦嘅，你應該停一停，俾自己唞一唞。任何示範時就盡力而為就 OK 㗎啦。So in the first move, we are going to stretch our neck, and it can be done by standing or sitting. Place your left hand on top of your head. And gently pull toward to your left side, and pull the right hand down in the opposite direction until you feel a mild stretch on the side of the neck. 咁咧呢個動作咧，主要就係拉條頸啦。咁咧你就將你自己，譬如左手擺喺你個頭上面，向左邊拉，你會 feel 到你嘅右邊頸呢條肌肉咧，開始有少少嘅拉扯感。咁你有少少拉扯感咧，你就 hold 住就得㗎啦。咁我哋而家試下 hold 住咧，就做10秒。So we are going to hold this move for 10 seconds, and we are going to start now. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 好啦。So we are going to switch side and do to the right side. So 我哋試下轉邊啦，試下可以拉去我哋嘅右邊啦，去拉我哋左邊嘅頸部肌肉啦。So 都係hold 10秒啦。We are going to hold that for 10 seconds again. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we are going to pull the head forward and stretch our back, the neck muscle or the back. So 我哋而家試下嘗試推個頭向前，去拉後面嗰條頸嘅肌肉啦。So the counting start now. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So last, we are going to look up and stretch the neck muscle right here in front of our neck. So hold it for 10 seconds. 咁我哋而家咧就向上望，去拉我哋前面呢條頸嘅肌肉㗎。好啦 ，10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 好啦。So we are finished our neck stretching. So the next one is for our shoulders. So the first move is this one. Extend your right arm across your chest and place your left hand on the right. And gently pull your right arm toward your body. 咁我哋呢個動作咧最緊要咧就係你隻右手要夠直啦，咁你慢慢咁樣去將你隻右手拉向你嘅身體，就係跟住咧就 hold 10秒。So we are going to hold it 10 seconds right now. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So switch side. So 呢一轉去你嘅左手。好啦，開始啦。10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So second move, the shoulder rotation. So this move is very easy. So it can increase the full range of motion and do this move in a pace that you feel comfortable. 一陣間做呢一個肩膊嘅旋轉咧，最緊要就係你自己係一個舒服嘅速度去做，唔使特登去到好快，咁你自己舒服就 OK 啦。所以我哋而家試下向前 ，we are going to do this move forward. So for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 好啦，我哋一轉去後面啦 ，we are going to do the move backward. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the first move for our shoulder is so interlock your fingers and extend each arm towards together. So we are going to do this move and try to extend the arm as far as you can. 首先我哋將手指交叉啦，咁跟住擰向出面啦，手掌心向外 ，the palm is facing out. So 去嘗試將你隻手伸展越長越好啦。We are going to hold this move for 10 seconds. So start now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we finished our shoulder stretching move. So the third one is for our chest. So we can find a wall or a door frame. So we are going to standing a flat sturdy surface and extend your left arm or right arm as you like at a shoulder level and place your palm fully on the surface. Slowly turn the entire body toward your right side or the left side. Depends on what hand are you placing on the surface, and while looking in the same direction. So I place my left hand here, and so I'm looking to my right and try to stretch here. 咁首先咧，我哋依家呢個動作咧係拉個胸嘅。咁咧，擺你嘅左手喺右手咧喺一個膊頭嘅水平線啦。喂，你可以揾埲牆或者係門都 OK 嘅，最緊要就穩陣啦。咁咧，將你擺咗之後咧，譬如我擺喺左手啦，咁呢一本身就係一個水平線，我係望住呢度。如果你嘅左手擺喺度咧，你試下望向你嘅右邊，你會 feel 到你嘅手同埋你個胸開始有種拉扯緊。咁我哋就喺度 hold 住做10秒。We are going to hold that for 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we are going to switch side to stretch our opposite hand. So same move. So 好啦，我哋而家轉邊再做多次10秒。10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So
我想問咧，咁如果又曾經有拉傷過胸肌或者點啦，咁呢啲動作係咪都有做呢個嘅胸肌復原嘅？
如果你曾經拉傷過胸肌，咁就好睇你自己視乎幾時拉傷咗啦。即係如果你係康復咗一段時間嘅，你隻手係已經開始已經係正常喐動，冇特別大嘅傷病或者痛楚嘅話，你就可以嘗試下去多啲做拉筋啊，可能去增加翻你嗰個泵血量，個 increase blood flow 去你個胸度，睇下會唔會有助你復原。 啦。咁當然如果你啱整親嘅新傷病，咁就唔好做呢啲去拉扯到你本身傷患咗個位，等佢慢慢康復咗先去做啲嘢。So we are going to for our second move for our shoulder and chest. So we are going to stand straight and place your hand on the back of your hip. So 我哋應該會企直啦，將兩隻手擺喺我哋個 hip 位啦。咁咧 the elbow pointing nearly backward， 即係我哋嘅手踭係近乎咧係收佢埋，會雞翼咁樣嘅，收佢埋，只要喺後面啦。咁咧我哋慢慢咧係將成個人咧慢慢收拉，即係一個手踭位慢慢收緊啦。So we are going to gently push our hand forward until you feel a mild stretch across your chest. 咁我哋慢慢收緊嘅時候，你應該 feel 到兩側嘅胸咧係有少少嘅拉扯感。咁咧我哋 Does this need to be done every day? So it depends on you. If you can stretch daily, it will be a fantastic thing for you to do. Because it can help you for relax your muscle and joint, and also you can have a better sleep. But if you just do it for once a week, also helps you a lot. So it depends on your free time, or depends on your how much you enjoy to stretching. So we are going to do this move together for 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we finished our chest stretching, and the fourth one is for our arms. So this one is for your triceps. So place your right hand behind of your neck with the right elbow pointing up. So 我哋將我嘅右手或者左手啦。佢擺喺你嘅頸後面，咁你嘅手踭呢個位應該係指向天嘅。Extend your left hand across and slightly push the right elbow backward until you feel a mild stretch in the tricep area. 咁我哋將我哋另一隻手去拉我哋舉起咗手踭向天嗰隻手啦，咁去到某一個位，你會應該 feel 到你嘅三頭肌係會有少少拉扯感咧，咁我哋可以 hold 住呢個動作做10秒。So we are going to do that for 10 seconds. So for our triceps, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your arms and try to do it switch side. And 我哋而家轉手啦，去拉另一隻手嘅三頭肌啦。咁我哋都係做10秒。10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we finish our triceps. So this one is for your forearm. You can find a chair or a table to do this move. So we are going to first, this move is done by for your whole head, and we are going to fingers are pointing towards your body. So we are going to do this. You can feel a mild stretch in the forearm area, and stretch your forearm and hold this for 10 seconds. 咁呢個動作咧係主要拉你嘅前臂啦，你可以揾一張凳、一張台，甚至係地板。咁地板應該我會再做多次啦。去完成呢個動作嘅，咁你應該會喺咁樣嘅時候咧，會 feel 到有個拉扯到你嘅前臂啦，咁我哋就可以去 hold 住呢個動作做10秒。So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So relax your fingers. So if you have no chair, no table, no any assistance, what can you do? You can even use your floor to do this move. So just same movement by just using the floor. Fingers pointing towards your body, and just try to keep your hands straight and flex and pull your upper body backward and you can feel the mild stretch in your forearm area. 咁咧，其實如果你冇凳啊、冇台啊、冇其他嘢幫助咧，你地板都可以做到呢個動作。咁同樣嘅動作啦，咁你只要保持你嘅手係直嘅説話，你個身向後拉啊，其實你個前臂都會有嗰個拉扯感。So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the next move is for our fingers and forearm. So you can done this move standing, sitting, or even lying on the bed as you wish. So same movement. So just so we are going first. We can extend our arm and just pull your knuckles toward your body and hold it for 10 seconds. So 呢個動作都係拉前臂㗎啦，同埋你啲手指都可以拉扯到嘅。咁咧就好似自己拖住自己咁，將你自己譬如你呢啲波子骨咧去拉向你自己個身體嗰度，咁啊 hold 實咗啦。So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1。好啦，我哋而家轉手落 switch side。So like left hand. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we finish our arm stretching. So the next move is for our back and shoulder. So you can sit or just stand here to do it. So overlapping your hand by doing this, and try to extend your arm as far as you can. While keep your head looking down. So your head is looking down and your arm is trying to reach as far as you can. The movement is kind of like swimming, and try to put your focus on extending the arms and don't shrug your shoulder. 咁呢個動作好簡單嘅啫，好似游水咁嘅。如果你有游過水，呢個動作就唔陌生㗎啦。兩隻手重疊啦，咁你兩隻手盡量向前伸。咁 meanwhile 咧，你個頭係向下望嘅。咁你就唔好將你嘅 focus 咧唔係將你嘅 focus 咧就擺咗喺向前伸呢個動作，但係咧就唔好縮咗呢個膊頭。咁咧你就可以做到呢個動作㗎。So we are going to do this move for 10 seconds. So this move can stretch your neck, back. So we start now. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we are going to stretch our core, and so you can lie on a surface, your bed, your yoga mat, or even the floor. Just try to, like you're sleeping on it. And when you do this move, keep your, you can push and try to stretch your back and core by pushing your body up. And 呢個動作咧，其實就可以幫你拉到個背或者拉到個 core。你隻手就 keep 住直啦，去 push 自己個上身上去啦。咁咧，你越 push 得越上咧，個拉扯感咪越好嘅。咁你係睇視乎自己嘅需要啦，去 hold 住呢個動作或者係 push 得幾咁用力啦。So we will hold this move for 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we finish our core and back stretching. The next move is stretch our back and hamstring. So 2 feet keep it together, and we are going to extend our arms to try to touch your toe, but depends on the level. Just when you feel the stretch, the mild stretch on your back and hamstring, it's enough. So 呢個動作好簡單啦，兩隻腳拍埋，雙手嘗試掂到你自己隻腳趾啦。咁但係好視乎你自己個人嘅程度或者你個人嘅喜好啦。當你感受到你嘅大髀後側同埋你個背係有嗰個拉扯感，其實已經做。咁我哋依家就會做10個啦。We are going to do this for 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we are going to relax a bit. And the next session, we are going to stretch our lower body.
我咧就有個問題啊，就我啲筋咧就有啲硬。其實啲筋係咪應該越拉越遠嘅？
精神有硬度咧，就要有硬當然係有天生呢樣嘢啦，但係後天嘅努力當然係有幫助嘅。咁就好似頭先我喺開頭所講咁啦，如果你係想練有硬度同增加你自己，可能你本身做呢個動作嘅時候係得咁樣嘅啫，你想去到呢個咧，咁你可以每日除咗 hold 10秒之外，試下增加嗰個時間啦，佢可能去到20秒、30秒，每日多少少，落多少少。even 可以揾你嘅朋友仔去幫手，去幫你再落多少少，去令到自己條筋去習慣啊，原來可以去到嗰個位置喎。咁你慢慢就做。哦，就係咁啦。So we are going to stretch our lower body. So we are going to focus on our leg muscle. So in safety precaution, you can find a wall or chair to be your support in order to not to lose your balance and occur any injury. So 有一啲動作咧，一陣間咧，可能你會需要揾一埲牆、一張台、一張凳去成為你平衡嘅支撐點啦。咁因為唔想整親啊，唔想跌到啊，大家咁變相咗，你就可以因應自己嘅高位啊，或者係你嘅程度去揾唔同嘅物件去做你嘅輔助。咁當然，如果你好犀利嘅，咁你都可以唔需要輔助直接做到 OK。So the first move is for your quad。咁第一個動作係 for 你嘅大髀四頭肌呢一個位置啦。So stand straight and place your left hand on a sturdy object。咁其實你可以擺你嘅左手，如果你即係揾輔助揾牆嘅，你可以擺你左手喺埲牆度啦。咁咧，我哋咧就應該就會，如果擺左手喺埲牆度咧，我哋就會去拉我哋右腳。If you place your left hand on the wall, we are going to stretch our right leg. So bend your right knee and bring your right foot back toward your hips. So 一陣間，如果你屈膝之後咧，你應該嘗試就係拉你自己呢個手腳踭去你個 hip 位。咁我哋應該咧就會將我哋右手拉啦，跟住就嘗試將你個感覺就好似真係有腳踭想拉佢哋踢入嚟度。So we are going to try to pull our ankle ankle to our hip, so or stretch our core. So we are going to hold this for 10 seconds. So 開始咯 ，10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1。放鬆你隻腳 ，relax your legs, and we are going to switch side。我哋轉去你自己另一隻腳啦。同樣嘅動作 ，the same movement and hold it for 10 seconds again. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we've done the stretching for our core. So the next move is for our calf. So 另一個下一個動作咧係我哋呢一個小腿嘅。咁咧 ，this move can be done standing without any assistance, or you can find a wall for supporting your balance. So, if you find a wall, stand 2 or 3 feet facing a sturdy object. a wall, a door frame, or table, and take a step forward with the right foot or your left foot, depends on you, and keep the back leg straight and gently bend the front knee until you feel a mild stretch in your calf. So the move are done like this, and we're going to keep our toe pointing forward for our calves. 咁呢個動作咧，我哋最緊要咧就係隻腳要保持直啦。如果你喺後腳最緊要保持直啦，而腳只係指向前嘅，咁你就會開始將嗰隻小腿孔拉扯咁啦。So we are going to hold this move for 10 seconds, and so we start now. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So relax the leg, and we are going to switch sides. So 我哋一轉邊啦，轉係我哋右腳啦，右腳係我哋後腳去拉隻右腳嘅小腿啦。So same movement. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you are going to do this move without any assistance, you can just by putting your hands on your hip and do the same movement by just by doing this. Just it depends on you. So 如果你係唔會用牆啊，或者側邊冇呢啲嘢嘅，都想拉個小腿，其實你都可以將你嘅雙手擺喺你個 hip bone 上面，保持你嘅平衡，去做呢個同樣嘅動作。可能好10秒，即係10、9、8、7、6、5、4、3、2、1. Then we are going to switch sides. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the next move is okay.
咁我知道咧，咁溫力啦，咁啲人話你溫力嘅話會小腿粗同埋力大份。咁除咗呢個之外咧，有其他可以測試小腿嘅
拉小腿。同你可以揾一埲牆，揾一支欄杆，運動場都欄杆嘅，咁你可以嘗試將你自己隻腳係咁樣擺喺埲牆度啦，咁你就 feel 到你個腳踭係掂住地下啦，腳趾係掂住 OK 嘅，掂住埲牆，隻腳趾掂牆，腳踭掂住，係啦。咁當你本身可能做呢樣嘢，你 feel 到你小腿拉住，你越向前，你個小腿越拉住。咁你就 hold 10秒咯，譬如咁樣係 hold 10、9、8、7、6、5、4、3、2，跟住轉腳，再做一次10、9、8、7、6、5、4、3、2、1。So the next move is for your groin or and adductor. So 下一個動作咧，係其實係主要咧係拉你大髀內側呢兩條筋啦。咁我哋咧純粹就係將我哋兩隻腳係可能好似一次攬盡啊擴大，擴到去某個位你 feel 兩隻腳有個拉扯感嘅狀況。We are going to spread our legs until you feel a mild stretch inside your quads, and that's enough. We are not going to like slide too much. So we are going to hold this move for 10 seconds for your the adductors. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So last two moves. We are going to find a chair for this two move. So this move is for your glutes and adductors. So 呢個動作咧，主要係可以幫你拉到你大髀外側呢條筋啦，同埋你 pat 個肌肉嘅。咁咧，我哋首先就擺隻腳喺度啦，佢平時翹腳坐咁樣，跟住之後就變低個身嘅落去啦。So we are going to sit down and cross your leg by placing the right ankle on top of the left knee or you can do it opposite, depends on you. So gently lean forward while keeping your back straight until you feel a mild stretch in this area. So 最緊要咧就係應間落去嘅時候，保持條腰要直啦。咁慢慢落去，慢慢落去，你應該 feel 到呢個位有拉扯感，咁啊足夠噶啦。咁你就可能 hold 10秒啦。So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to switch side. 好啦，拉人呢邊就拉呢邊噶咯喎。同樣都係叫嘅坐啦，腰直落去。10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the final move is also for our glutes and the lower back. So it is very similar to the last move we did by like sitting on the floor and try to reach out tall, but we're sitting on the chair to do this. 即係呢個動作咧，就好似頭先我哋坐喺地下直接掂我哋腳趾嗰個動作啦。純粹我哋依家坐喺張凳去做啦。咁亦都可以點解坐喺張凳做咧？就係純粹可以拉埋我哋，亦都更加容易咗做啦。所以如果你做到頭先嗰個咧，亦都係嘗試喺張凳做。So we are going to sit down and separate our legs into the hip width apart. 我哋應該坐低嘅時候，我哋兩膝頭哥應該係大個 hip bone 咁闊嘅啫，唔使太窄，唔使夾埋，都唔使開到咁樣嘅，正常坐得㗎啦。So gently lean forward while keeping back straight until you feel mild stretch in the lower back and buttocks area. 咁我哋都係腰直啦，頭先上一個動作咁樣。落去嘅時候腰直，你應該 feel 到咧，去到某個位嘅時候咧，你個 pat pat 或者你個背係有拉扯感，其實做足夠啦。我有個腰直落去，去到某個位，應該係 feel 到呢個。你試下個頭落去，再落啊，落到某個位應該 feel 到個拉扯感喺個背脊出嚟。如果你隻腳收埋少少，成翻少少作嘅話，少少。邊上邊？depends on 有啲人可能好快，真係好緊嘅覺得。You're going to hold it for 10 seconds. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So this is the end of the stretching section. So you guys have any question or anything want to ask? So can I get the report after that event? Afraid of forgetting them. I can.
We will have a recording after this class, and you can watch again in the YouTube or Facebook.
Yeah. So
and so this is the end of our stretching class, and we will go to the next class. Is the nursing knowledge.
Thank you.
Thank you. It improves the flexibility of your body and allow you to do a wide range of movements. So also, it is important that make your muscle lines smooth and more beautiful. So ladies, do more exercise. Lastly, you will feel relaxed when you are stretching, and it will help you be more motivated to continue your fitness journey. So are you ready? And let's start.
Hi, I'm Vito, and today I'm going to share some stretching moves to you guys, and you can do all these moves with 10 seconds in order to relax your muscle and joint. If you want to increase your flexibility, you can hold the move for 20 to 30 seconds. You can do the stretching with me together right now if you wanted to. So first, is our head and neck stretching. So sit straight and relax your whole body and just try to look up to the ceiling slowly and hold for 10 seconds if you wanted to. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax, coming down, and just move your neck a little bit and try to look down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax and look to your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax a little bit and look to your right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're done for our head and neck stretching. And second is our shoulder rotation. First, you can sit here to do it or just stand up to do it. What we're going to do is just rotate our shoulder forward and try to do it for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And backward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And third move is our arm stretching, the cross arm stretching. So push your right arm, keep it straight, and just cross it, and use your left hand to help you push it toward yourself. Hold it for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax a little bit. Shake your hand and just do it with your another hand. Try to push toward your body. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And the second arm stretching move is try to cross your finger like this. Push it and just try to push with all you can. Hold it for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This move can help you stretch your forearm and fingers. And fifth move is for your back and shoulders. So overlap your hand like this. Try to extend your arm and just look down with your head and just push your arms. Yeah, and hold it for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax a little bit. And our sixth move is for core stretching. So we are going to stand up here. And so this move, we are going to place our hand in our butt or your back to support. Try to keep your stability in here and just push your whole body back. But you can feel the stretch right here, your core, and hold it for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax a little bit. And we are going to sit down once again. And for our lower back stretching and hamstring. So the very classic move, just sit here, keep your legs straight, try to touch your toe with your fingers, and just push 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax a little bit and ready for final move. Our 5 stretching, and in safety precaution, you can find a wall or a chair to be a support in order to not to lose your balance and or create any injury. So if you find a wall, place your hand like this for the support of your balance, and just grab your legs. Try to push and pull your legs toward your butt and hold it for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your leg and other legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your whole body, and this is my sharing today, and I'll pass the time to Zoe.
Hello， 大家好，我哋今日嘅主題係健康家務工。以下落嚟呢，我會簡單介紹下點樣由飲食入手去擁有一個蔬菜，例如有菜心啦、紅蘿蔔啦、茄子等等。而水果咧就有藍莓啦、芒果同埋蘋果嘅。另外，大家都唔好唔記得食唔同類型含有膳食纖維嘅食物，因為食嗰啲食物咧就可以降低低密度脂肪同膽固醇，預防心臟病㗎。而可溶性纖維咧就可以喺一啲燕麥啊、牛油果啊、豆類啊、堅果啊、西蘭花呢啲食物裏面揾到。然後咧，我哋都唔可以齋飲果汁嚟代替日常嘅攝入嘅膳食纖維嘅，因為通常含有比整個水果低嘅膳食纖維嘅。咁同時間有啲咩係要避免食用嘅咧？就係含有反式脂肪嘅食物啦，因為反式脂肪咧會提高你嘅壞膽固醇啦，同時亦都會降低你嘅好膽固醇。因為反式脂肪咧會增加患心臟病㗎，仲有中風同埋二型糖尿病風險。加工食品啦，例如薯片啦、牛角包啦、蠔仔嘅爆谷啦，都會含有反式脂肪呢樣嘢嘅。咁當我哋去超市嘅時候咧，我哋就可以預先閱讀一啲包裝食品上嘅營養標籤啦，選擇一啲脂肪含量最低啊、反式脂肪含量為0嘅食品啦。因為其實成日食高鹽嘅食物咧，就會引起高血壓嘅。咁所以咧，少食一啲醃製啦、罐頭啦或者調味過重嘅食物咧，對身體反而冇咁大嘅負擔啦。呢方面嘅食物包括咗有成日食嘅方。
Yeah, I have mentioned about the step 3, and you can assist the patient to take the medicine prescribed by the doctor. And the final step is you need to call 999 and send the patient to the hospital as soon as possible. It is really important step. And secondly, it's about the myocardial infarction. And the myocardial infarction and the angina pectoris are similar. But the myocardial infarction would usually continue the pain longer, with around 10 minutes or 1 to 2 hours in worst situation, which may eventually cause the heart muscle necrosis, low blood pressure, congestive heart failure, or pulmonary edema, and leading to ventricular arrhythmia, and such as ventricular tachycardia and ventricular fibrillation. And there are some symptoms if you have myocardial infarction. Firstly, you will feel the pain in the chest, a feeling of oppression, Second, the pain does not decrease with rest. You also will feel pain even if you take the medicine. And lastly, you will breathe quickly and your heart rate and blood pressure will be decreased. If your family member has this problem, you can refer to the method of treatment for patients with angina pectoris, and it is important that you need to send the patient to the hospital as soon as possible. If the patient becomes get worse and worse, and keep his airway open. If the heart stops, and you need to do the CPR and use the AED to help him or her. However, if the situation is very serious or you don't know how to solve the problem, please seek guidance from doctors or other healthcare professionals. And now we will share a CPR and AED learning video for all of you.
If they are awake.
先生
If the patient is unresponsive, squeeze the muscles of both shoulders.
打個救救啊，同埋攞 AED 嘅，好即刻去。
Check the patient's breathing, carefully observing the rise and fall of their chest for 10 seconds at most. Observe whether they are breathing normally. If the patient is not breathing, or their breathing is irregular and very slow, we will need to perform CPR as soon as possible. Imagine a line drawn between the nipples. Place the heel of one hand where this line and a line running down the center of the body would intersect. Spreading your hand flat, place the other palm on top of the first, so that one is on top of the other. Tightly interlock your fingers, keeping them raised away from the patient's body. Straighten your elbows so that your arms are vertical. Try not to bend your elbows when giving compressions. Push down 5 to 6 centimeters. Ensure the chest fully recoils after each compression. Don't lean on the patient's chest when giving compressions. Keep the heel of the hand firmly pressed against the chest throughout. Now let's see the entire process. Do roughly 2 compressions a second. Continue CPR and obtain a defibrillator as soon as possible. When you get the defibrillator, turn it on straight away. Undress the patient and remove any accessories such as necklaces. Attach the electrode pads to the patient following the defibrillator's instructions. Once the electrode pads are attached, the defibrillator will then automatically analyze the patient's heart rate. Don't touch the patient during the analysis to ensure it's performed correctly. If a shock is needed, follow the instructions and wait for the defibrillator to charge. With arms stretched out to the side, make sure everyone stays clear of the patient. Look around and warn people to stay clear. Then press the shock button. After the shock is delivered, continue to give first aid following the instructions. CPR is very physically demanding. If there is another trained person on the scene, swap with them every 2 minutes, taking turns to administer CPR until paramedics arrive.
主動救人，救返嘅 往往唔止係一條命，而係一個完整嘅家。
And this is the end of our nursing knowledge part, and we will go to the next part. Is we prepare quiz for you to pray. If you get the correct answer, you can get a souvenir. It's free. And get this souvenir. And we will share the quiz first. And you can prepare your phone and turn on the camera to scan the QR code and answer the question. The first question is, can cardiovascular disease be prevented? A, yes, by balanced diet, healthy lifestyle, and good exercise regularly. And B is no. And the second question is, when somebody suffers from an angina pectoris, and he will A, feel pain in the chest when walking, and the pain lasts for 3 to 5 minutes, and B is feel nothing. If you contact, and we will tell you how to get the souvenir. For details, please follow our Facebook. Thank you for our webinar, and thank you, Kenji and Pedro. Hope you guys can get some information for your reference. Yep. So, bye bye.